Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for September or whenever this message finds you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Taurus at this time, please? Messages for Taurus at this time, please. Thank you. Your first card out, the Eight of Forces, the Lightning Bolt. Your second card, the number 4, Major Arcana, Birth. Your third card, the Eight of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. And on the bottom of this deck, 4 Forces, Spring, Autumn. That's I got ready to say a song of. That is a card of things being new in the spring, obviously planting seeds, so that you can have something to harvest in the autumn. What are you doing now? What seeds are you planting now to prepare for the autumn? So the first card out for you, the Eight of Forces, the Lightning Bolt, is a card of somewhat for me of a tower, because it is a card about an issue, some type of conflict that has been going on around you that is not unknown to you. It is something that has been going on for a while, and the time has come for you to recognize that this issue is there, and make a decision about what it is that you want to do about this. So I'm clarifying these cards with a few from the Everyday Witch Tarot, and that's quite interesting. The Lightning Bolt, I said, is like the Tower, and that was just clarified by the Tower. So it looks like with Paths Unknown that you are heading toward the Two of Cups. So a beautiful reading at the end. The King of Wands is on the bottom of this deck, so prepare for the future, but act now. That's basically, these cards are clarifying each other on the bottom of the deck even. So very interesting, Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Divine Abundance Oracle as well. But moving on with these Akashic Tarot cards, with this Beath card, the Birth card, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. That's enjoying what you're doing, enjoying your work, and seeing that come to fruition. There are new ideas you're birthing, new creative projects, potentially things happening, maybe even an actual birth, but definitely enjoying that work, and busy at work. With the Eight of Scrolls, the Paths Unknown card, that's being clarified by the Two of Cups. Paths Unknown is about taking the road less taken, the path less taken. So that to me is saying that that's going to lead to a Two of Cups for you, Taurus, which is, obviously that's love with someone. So of course this could be a business venture, but I'm feeling that it's, for some of you, for most of you even, it's some type of venture that will lead to love in the future, will lead to some type of divine relationship. So with these Divine Abundance cards, every one of these is beautiful, no matter how you look at it. So it's very, tarot cards are just amazing to me. And as I said, the Eight of Force is the lightning bolt. That is like the Tower card for me in the Akashic Tarot. And as I said, this is an issue that's been known to you. So it's time to recognize whatever this is, Taurus, and to let the tower fall, as it were. And with this being clarified by the allowing card from the Divine Abundance Oracle, radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So for some of you, you've been holding off this tower for a while. This rainstorm, thunderstorm has been going on for a while, and it's time to let the tower fall. That's the only way that the new can be rebuilt. So what's needed can come next. You can't get any more plain than that. Tarot is just amazing to me sometimes. And, this is what we already know, Taurus. We already know the tower needs to fall. It's not something that is unknown to you. Whatever this situation is for you, you know exactly what it is. And you know that it's been needing to happen and that you've been needing for it to happen. But sometimes just allowing can be the most difficult part. We all have attachments, and I won't lengthen this reading anymore by getting into all that. But sometimes the best thing you can do is just let the tower fall. The next card out for you is a number 4. This is a major arcana in the Akashic Tarot, Birth. And this is a card, as I said, about new ideas, creativity, new ideas being born. It's, potentially a new child, could be a new child entering the family, a new birth, adoption. But this is, for most of you, I'm feeling creative ideas. For some of you, business ideas, could be creative ideas related to your business or building a new business. May not have to do with business at all, but it's some type of work that you are doing that you are enjoying. It's creative for you, whatever that is. And that's great. There's nothing better than enjoying your work. That's the only thing that makes it seem like it's not work, And with this being clarified by self-love, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. For me personally, getting back into that childlike mindset of what it was when I was a child that I loved to do so much. And, for me, it's a few different things. Art is one of them. I love to paint and draw and just doodle, and it's just part of who I am. And, it's taken me a long time to realize that was part of who I am. It is actually part of who I am. And those things that you can get lost in, Taurus, when you lose track of time, those are the things that are calling to you, that can actually be a calling. So whatever that is, get back to that inner child. Discover what that means for you. Those things that you love, that you can be so creative that you actually get lost in time doing it. That it's not work at all, that you enjoy it so much that it's not like work at all. Those things that just make you feel like a kid again. If that's something that you can do and make a living doing, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? The third card out for you, the Eight of Scrolls, Paths Unknown, clarified by the Two of Cups. Again, I said this is an awesome reading because you're on your way to a divine partnership of some kind, whether it's romantic or not. The Two of Cups is romance for me, but it can mean, a friendship, a partnership of some kind, that, a business relationship even. You could meet one of your best friends through paths unknown. So if you've not heard me give the explanation of this card, there are 3 paths here. One is clear, one is a little more dappled with sunlight, and then one is quite dark and more overgrown. The bottom line of this card is that, she can take the path in the middle and arrive to her destination at a planned time, and know what she will see for the most part along the way and what to expect. The path to the right could bring a little bit more excitement and unexpected experiences. And the path to the left, you just never know. It could be a little scary, but hey, sometimes, it's okay to venture off of the beaten path, as long as you don't get too far into the weeds. This card indicates that it's safe to explore, to give yourself permission to explore a little, Taurus, and take that road or that path less traveled. As the poem goes, that's made all the difference. And this could be, making all the difference for you. So unexpected experiences abound in paths unknown. Just keep that in mind. And these 2 cards were clarified with awakening. O my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Perhaps there is something that is leading you to a different spiritual path, Taurus. Maybe there is something that's calling to you to explore a different spiritual path that's going to lead you to some type of divine relationship, a divine partnership, a divine friendship. And in this process as well, don't forget to love yourself, Taurus. Don't forget the greatest love is, the one that you can have for yourself. And that's not an egotistical thing. Obviously, if you're watching this, I know that you know that already. But we truly have to have love for ourselves, for the divine being that is within us, before we can love another. And I will leave it at that. So I'm going to pull a card for you from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And thank you so much for tuning back into my channel, Taurus. If you've made it to this point in the reading, please hit that like button for me so I can get these messages of love and positivity out to as many who may need to hear them. And I am wishing you so much love and light. And thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your card for this time, Crown Games, Right Use of Power, number 8. So this is a beautiful message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and you can see the golden head being held there. And very interesting, talking about leadership, responsibility, accountability. There's a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it, and not to lose that which you have, how to wield it wisely and not to get drunk with it and cause harm. These are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amendable to change, or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home? Now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all of your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it is even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. This was a beautiful message for you, Taurus, for September. I know that there is a bit of strength that is going to be required for this tower, but I believe that Crown Games card summed it up nicely for you. And do your best to focus on, the right use of that power, and that is when you will receive. So allow the tower to fall. Do the best that you can to love your inner child and get back to whatever it is that you may love to do, even if that's something to just take your mind off of whatever it is that may be stressing you in life. We all need to have a release, and follow your instincts and whatever path it is that you feel your heart is being drawn to, Taurus. And you can never go wrong. So thank you again. I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope you have a beautiful September. Enjoy the end of your summer. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Love and light.